6 weeks to go before the 1,000 guineas at Newmarket on Sunday, May the 5th. And it is absolutely wide open in the anti-post betting for the 1,000 guineas, the first fillies classic of the season. The main news this week, and there has been quite a lot of news in movers and shakers in the 1,000 guineas anti-post markets, is that the anti-post favourite, opera singer, has had a setback and he's unlikely to make Newmarket for the first weekend in May. She was 5-1 favourite in what was already a wide open market after her win on Arc Day in a Group 1 in October last year, but she's had a setback and is unlikely to make it. Although I would stress that opera singer is unlikely at this stage and has not been completely ruled out by Aidan O'Brien on his press rounds earlier this week. She might still run, if you ask me. 6 weeks is a long time for a filly, but you've got to take it on face value, what connections have said, and she has had a setback and she missed a couple of weeks' work. And yes, is unlikely to go at this stage. On my first video on the 1,000 guineas a few weeks ago, I said that Yilang, also trained by Aidan O'Brien, looked a good trading bet to me. I don't particularly see her as a winner. She's obviously got a leading chance given that she is a Fillies Mile winner over the course and distance from October last year at Newmarket. But she was 12-ish on the exchange at that time. She's around 5 now. Clearly, her price has shortened up given that opera singer is looking unlikely. Other major news this week, Shawawi, who has a small injury and has had a setback, will definitely miss the 1,000 guineas. She was second behind Yilang in the Fillies Mile in October, so it's already thinning out a little bit. I put up See the Fire as my main fancy a few weeks ago. She was third in that Fillies Mile that I've now mentioned a couple of times. I still like her a lot, See the Fire. No particular news on her well-being at the moment, but she is 20-1 and should be backed, and no news is good news at this time of the year. Unlike the Colts equivalent, I do think that some currently once or twice race novice winners at big prices currently could well show themselves in the coming weeks and be contenders for the 1,000 guineas. They'll have to, because it's so wide open. You might as well take your chance at the moment with it being wide open. We've got Fallen Angel in there, who was a Group 1 winner last year. We've got Yilang, already mentioned. Opera Singer's not going to go. So there's not many other, top form lines being represented at this stage. So I think something could come out of the woodwork that might have had 1 or 2 starts in novice races at the back end of 2023, maybe come out at the Craven meeting or the Newbury Greenham weekend where they have the Nell Gwyn as well. So it could be interesting, and there could be a contender that's currently a massive price. I don't know which one they are. I wish I did. That could well shorten up in the coming weeks. And that, like I say, the fact that we've lost 2 of the top 5 in the anti-post markets this week alone definitely gives you the feel of a wide open race. Could we have a French contender for the first time in a while? The French used to have an excellent record in the Guineas when coming over, but they've just simply not sent many horses recently. Miss France, of course, winning in 2014. So you could have something like Ramet Uel or another of similar ilk over from France. She was a good horse last year at the height of last summer, but did tail off towards the end. That's Ramat Uel. Obviously, a contender from France that may well come over. But yeah, really, really wide open. I do like See the Fire at 20-1. And we've got plenty of updates coming up on the channel for the and the 1,000. We love this time of the year on the channel. And the flat season gets underway this weekend. We've done a preview with SD. We're looking at the Lincoln from Doncaster, and he's put up, as always, a couple of selections from Bangor and Hexham. Speak soon.